What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Beast GN. Today we're playing some Planeswalkers, and this time we're playing a meta-crushing Walker deck. So we've done the crushing the meta. We've done Planeswalker decks. We've never really done them at the same time, and this is designed to kind of deal with everything the opponent wants to do, all in one deck. No sideboards. This is best of one. So we are exiling the graveyard. We are destroying enchantments. We are destroying Planeswalkers. We are gaining life. We are making creatures, we are attacking, we're wiping the field, everything that our opponent wants to do. They want to play creatures, we got stuff for that. They want to reanimate, we got stuff for that too. One new card in here, we got Summon Knights of the Round. If you know anything about Final Fantasy VII, you know Knights of the Round is the most powerful of all summons. There was like a really cool thing you could do with Ruby Weapon. Ruby Weapon was like the hardest boss in the game, I think. And there was like this strategy where you could just like use W summon, mimic, and like all that stuff, and like you just summon Knights of the Round like a million times without ever like just pushing one button. When I was a kid, I did that. I was like in a game, what is it, Game Informer? No, not Game Informer, Expert Gamer magazine back in the day. It doesn't exist anymore. Gave me the strategy, and then I pushed circle, did the thing. I went and ate dinner, came back, and I had one, baby. Cool things. I don't know. That has nothing to do with this, but like I just felt like sharing the story. But yeah, Knights of the Round is a 6 white. It is a 3/3 Saga creature. It's an enchantment creature, Saga Knight. Indestructible, does not die unless it sacrifices. Which it will. But in the first 4 chapters, it makes 3 2/2 white creature tokens. And then ultimate end, other creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Put an indestructible counter on each of them. So you do some things here with this Knights of the Round. Make your things indestructible. Goes really well with Elspeth. All the Planeswalkers we're playing do make tokens. So except for Ugin. But Ugin needs to make no tokens. Ugin is very powerful. So Elspeth will make double those tokens each turn. And Elspeth makes her own tokens. Liliana makes her own tokens. Ashiok makes his own tokens, and yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing with that. And then Ketramose, we have Ketramose here as the only creature in the deck, and it's got Menace, Lifelink, Indestructible. Can't attack or block unless there are 7 more cards in exile. That's what we're trying to do, is just exile everything. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from the graveyards and or battlefield during your turn, draw a card, lose 1 life. Hey, pretty cool. In previous decks, I was very scared of Liliana decking us out, because if we have so many creatures making so many tokens with Elspeth, the opponent could just board wipe and we draw a million cards. However, we are going hard on the Leyline of the Void, and we also have 1 Rest in Peace in here, where well, Leyline of the Void doesn't do it, but Rest in Peace does. And Rest in Peace says if the card or token would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So while the Rest in Peace is on the field, we're not going to deck out with Liliana because everything's going to be exiled. So that does not happen with Leyline of the Void. I thought it did for a second, and then I restarted my brain. I pushed the power button, that little power button there, the little circle and the line through it, and then I rebooted it, and now it understands that this does not happen because it doesn't exile our own things. But Rest in Peace does, so we don't have to worry about that. At least when Rest in Peace is on the field. Other than that, we don't really want to go hard with the tokens while Liliana's on the field because of that reason. We don't want to deck out, and we can deck out in this deck. We have Deadly Cover-Ups, Day of Judgments, one Spectacular Pileup. There was a couple in here earlier, like more than than just one. But then I was like, it is bad with Ketramose. It's just very upsetting when you have a Ketramose and this is your only board wipe. But it is a pretty good board wipe to have against like your opponent. A lot of people playing the Tifa decks right now, and making them indestructible, protecting them. And Spectacular Pileup is a good way to keep that from happening. We also we're not playing any Sunfalls or anything that's going to rotate. So this is a non-rotatable deck. Everything in here is rotation proof. So if you want to build at your heart's content. It's not going to rotate this season, so you have a long time to play this. We also have Ride's End and Get Lost. We do need targeted removal because of manlands. We do have 2 Demolition Fields as well for that reason, but also sometimes you just don't have them on the field or you already used them, so more stuff is good. And then Ride's End is also good for people who are playing Ketramose themselves or another indestructible thing, so we have that. Momentum Breaker, just to gain a little life later on, and maybe get one of those things that's like maybe it's got ward or hexproof and stuff. We can get something with that early on. Bitter Triumph to get rid of another Planeswalker. The thing is, we didn't have Planeswalker hate in here originally, and now we do. And then also Ugin can get rid of whatever else. We can mop up with Ugin everything else that we need to mop up, you know, any enchantments, artifacts, just anything with a color, you know. Everything else is for everything else. And then the Ashiok, since we're exiling a bunch of stuff, Ashiok is going to come in clutch with the -7, where we can just mill our opponent out if we need to. But generally with Ashiok, we want to +1 and look at the top card of our library. And then that also fuels the -7, but we're also just looking to stay in the game and keep going, you know. So how do we win? We win with the Liliana making tokens. We win by making tokens. We win by summoning Knights of the Round. We can Ghost Vacuum, and we can attack with Ketramose. So there's quite a ways to win in here. Also, I should note, we have Authority of the Consuls to shut down Mono Red. We want to shut down Quarry Steelcutter. We want to shut down Urbrask's Forge. You know, I might not be playing rotatable cards, but other people are, so we still are going to run into Forge. And if we run into Forge, we're going to wish we had the Authority of the Consuls in here. And sometimes this just, like, helps you win. You know, it's just, like, keeps you in the game just a little longer just to get that one card you needed. There are 24 lands in the deck. We have a lot of dual lands. We have Restless Fortresses. We have Temple of Silences. And here's the little tip of the deck, what we're trying to do. Early on, we're going to see a lot of utility lands. You see a lot of tap lands early on. That's the way the game is. That's the way the game... I don't know why they do that, but like it just, you'll always see your tap lands. We also have more tap lands than non-tap lands, so that could be too. But we usually see our tap lands early on, and we're going to use these. We're going to use that to our advantage. We need to find as many lands as we can early on. We need to get at least to 5. We want to play our everything. We want to play our board wipes. We want to play our planeswalkers. We need to get to 4 or 5, preferably 5 and beyond. And once we get to 5, we can stay in the game longer. Sorry. We're going to use Shadowy Backstreet and Temple of Silence to search for those lands, you know, to kind of like, in the beginning, you know, if you see a Liliana on the top, just get rid of it. Just take the lands. Unless you have like 5 lands in your hand, then you take the Liliana. But if we see anything other than a land early on and we only have like 2 lands or 3 lands, we want those lands. You don't sleep on just having just make your land drops in this deck. That's what you want to do. If you make your land drops, you will be all right unless Mono Red is running wild on you and you had a really bad opener. Other than that, if we do go against Mono Red, we do have Get Lost, we do have Bitter Triumphs and Momentum Breakers, the early stuff. We can play, if we play Authority of the Consuls on turn 1, that's good too. So aggro, we're a little bit kind of weak to aggro, but a lot of things are. So that is one thing we have to know. We have to note. And that's why we have a bunch of Day of Judgments in here. It is kind of like the earliest Destroy All Creatures effect, Wrath effect. Other than Split Up, which in my experience doesn't, like, we'll never get everything. Like, they'll always, Mono Red, we'll get everything. Sometimes. But then once you have it in your hand, they're going to find that one thing that doesn't have haste, and then like it's untapped, and then you still have to deal with it. So Day of Judgment pretty early. Can you make it to turn 4 against a Mono Red deck? Maybe. It's possible. But... also, yeah, we're not playing any like life gain lands or anything like that. We have a Fountainport to make creatures and draw cards for when we're not for when we're kind of like stalling out, which we shouldn't do in this deck. We have 3 Cease and Desists, which was honestly the first card I should have talked about and the first card that went into the deck. But since we're destroying the meta, destroy all artifacts and enchantments, man, you would be surprised how many players I've beaten just by playing one of these on turn 6. Just boom, destroy all your artifacts, and then they just like, yeah, well, I'm done, and with good reason. I mean, it's not, you know, that's going to happen. But also, it's good against graveyards too. We have exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card, and that's us. We're never going to let our opponent do that. But yeah, so it does 2 things we want to do in the deck. I absolutely love Cease and Desist. It's one of my favorite cards in the entire standard right now. It just, I think it's well slept upon. It's very versatile. It does a lot. It helps us in the case of, like, if it's in our graveyard, we can exile it with Deadly Cover-Up. This counts as 8. So you exile that. That's 8 mana in exile. That's 8 more mana for Ashiok to mill later on. So like that, it's a big combo piece, you know? Like it's all synergy, I say, not combo. Synergy. Synergy is the word I'm looking for, not combo. A combo is different. But let's get into the games and see how meta-crushing Planeswalkers does in Standard. And also, don't forget to like the video, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. If you like my vibe, if you like my vibe, just do a little subscription there. You know, like, it's free. All you got to do is push a button. That's all. It doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, it makes me happy. You get to watch some cool content. I'm assuming you think it's cool content if you've subscribed. If you didn't subscribe, then you probably don't think it's cool content. That's fine too. You know, I'm not for everybody, and not everybody's for everybody. You know, so that's a thing. So let's get into the games. Let's do it. Opponent goes first. We got the Ride's End. I think we're fine. Ride's End's cool. Okay, and then we have the Verge. Okay. You know what? Let's put them off their plan, huh? Well, wish I would have kept that now. You don't have to. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yeah, they're gonna win because they have 240. They have everything. That's fine. Sure. We're gonna draw 2 cards, we're gonna gain some life. This is where we're gonna have a good time here, I think. Oh, I don't have 2 black. Okay. Hit me again. It's fine. Black land. Not a black land. It's fine. Sure. Okay, well. That's fine.
At last. This is
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not good.
then we must. Nature has not abandoned me.
Well, we have ways to stop this, don't we? Do this here. We're gonna gain. Oh, yes. Alright, let's look at their deck. Let's see what it is. Sarah Paragon, sure. Keep those. Galtas. Ooh. It's just a little bit of everything? Eh. I'm not gonna sit there. We need to find, like, I don't know. We need to find something.
Fight back.
Okay. Well. Don't need that. Alright, well, we're gonna get rid of the Wren.
A small gift.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take it. Okay. Let's go like this. And then let's draw a card, gain some life.
Focus, breathe, and learn.
All right, so well, that's like the only thing that was keeping you from dying to this thing. All right. Ashiok. Sure.
Please, buy us more time.
How do I want to play this? Kill that.
Unrefined audience.
I'm gonna keep we keep Ride's End. And I guess it's that. I don't care. Cease and desist. Yeah. What if we milled them out? Go like this. And then let's go like that.
Preparation.
The end of all things draws near.
And then let's go like this. No attacks. They have manlands. Get rid of that. We have an Ugin. Please don't murder me. Okay. Let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's draw. Okay, I'm liking this. All right.
The wise heed my advice.
We can't do this forever though. We have to like, I don't know. I don't know what we do. At least we keep from drawing with Liliana with the Leyline of the Void. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. I mean, we've been in this longer than I expected with the ultimate on the field. Like, it's just insane. If we can beat if we can beat a Ren ultimate, this is the ultimate meta crusher. I mean, it's not even meta. Like, people aren't even doing that. Just person's got a 250 card deck. They should win because I think the Arena wants people with more cards to win for some reason. I don't know why that is, but that is definitely the thing. They always find the exact cards they need. Opponent's mad because we thwarted their plans. Love it. Like it, love it, want some more of it. They could have destroyed target enchantment a long time ago, but they chose not to. Opponent is angry. Because Ketramose is online. It was looking scary there for a minute, but we overcame some of the toughest stuff, man. I wanted to get their forests, but I think they have more in there that are with a deck this big. I think the Ashioks were more important because then they could play that once again and then find cards they needed in this big ass deck. So I just think that was the play. All right, so we won because we're better. Good game. You go first. Leyline of the Void, fine. I'm okay with that. We're going first, so that's good. We have 2 Shadowy Backstreets to find another land, which is fine. All right, Beast, we keep nothing but a land. Don't keep anything on top unless it's a land. There we go, it's a good land. Just a good land, man. All right, once again. Get rid of that. So that will help us with the deadly cover-ups, like early on. That's pretty good. Okay. If they were... Listen, if they were so keen on that, guess what else is going to happen? Oh, man! They kill it? Okay. So they are an Omniscience deck. And they just had the answers for both things. Alright. Gotta counter, dude. Gotta. Alright, well, we got the 3 steps ahead out of their hand before they were able to actually draw cards with it. Mischievous Mystic, huh? Alrighty. Brineborn Cutthroat. Okay. Exile that. So see if they don't have a counter spell at all. Let's get rid of that and take the smaller one. Uh-huh. Let's map. Yeah, we don't need that. Get another land and we can just Eye of Ugin. Oh, we can just Ugin, Eye of Storms. Alright. So the Mischievous Boy, Enduring Innocence, sure. Homunculus Horde. They're gonna draw a card. That's fine. Alright. Okay, but I think we want to do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to take the Enduring. Chart a course, sure. And let's go ahead and attack. Wait, before we attack. Do this. They give us a lot of stuff, man. Oh, okay. What do I want to get rid of? Probably just the plains. We can use the Fountainport for stuff. Elspeth. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, buddy, we got it. Hell yeah. Opponent goes first. We got the Temple of Silence, though, so we can look for another land. If the opponent's playing, like, Corey Steelcutter, we're in trouble. But anything else, we're decent, I guess. I say Corey Steelcutter, but, like, basically any version of Mono Red. Miyagi 08. I am Mr. Miyagi. Dude, I saw an interview with Mr. Miyagi, and he, like, spoke perfect English, and it blew my mind. I was like, oh my god. I was like, he's got no accent at all. The first time I heard him speak without an accent, I was like, just, it blew my mind. Spyglass Siren. It's aggressive. Land. We take lands. Yes, we do. Alright, well, that didn't get countered, so that's good. Unable to scream. Well, we have something for that, too. Oops. We do have a way to get rid of all the enchantments, so... Let's cycle. Submit 0, not yet. We could Deadly Cover up next. The Day of Judgment kills my Ketramose, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. Do I really care about getting rid of this? No. Let them counter something else. If they want to, let them counter this. Okay. I just won't gain the life. Aw, poor baby. Got it. You go first. Not the worst hand in the world. We will do that and play authority, so... Yay. Alright, well. Does it give it ward? No, it does not. Alright, we need to find some lands. Real fast. Get rid of that, my friend. Oh my god, please. Alright, what do you got? Dark Knight Greatsword, sure. There we go. Well, we got a Ketramose that won't do anything yet. Oh, we found the 2 Oh, Quarcy Revenant. Okay. Ketramose, the New Dawn. Okay. Well. That's 2. They're gonna hit me, that's fine. Okay, well. You die. Any creature that comes in tap, so they cannot crew this. Also, it's -12, -12, so it's not going to really do much if it becomes a creature. Didn't think about that, did you? Did you, son? Okay. No crew for you. I guess we'll go these 2, and then I'll draw. Okay. We will say go. Withering Torment, huh? Huh. I guess that does kill my Leyline, why doesn't it? Okay, well, that's gone. I'll have to find new ways to be able to exile stuff from the graveyard. Uh-huh. Jointly. 6, 7, and then this is 8. Oh, that's so good. Quarcy Revenant. Gain me some life, my friend. Alrighty. Let's do it. I have a single Quarcy. And all my my 2 main creatures are indestructible. For now. For now. I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your body? Quip? Sure. Taking 14. They're gaining 14. Gross. Uh-oh. 3 mana. That's 3 mana.
My blade serves the people of this world. Evil falls to its death.
I think we're just going to attack with a bunch. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Hope is never lost.
Sacrifice. Draw a card. Okay. Ooh. Am I gonna die? Don't die. Don't die. We got it, baby. No? We didn't? We didn't get it? Huh. Well, guess we kill everything we have. Everything we've ever loved. We've pushed it all away. The authority of the consuls keeps them from crewing, so we can't die to the last ride. And we got it, baby. Hell yeah. You go first. Keep. It's a snap and a keep. Okay. Let's try one. Keep that. Cecil. Alright. We're gonna do that. Malice. Okay. Can't. We need to wipe the board. Need to wipe the board. Submit 0, draw a card, let's go. Hexproof from white? Wasn't it just hexproof from black? What? Oh my god! What are we doing? How do you have hexproof from white? I could have sworn it just said hexproof from black. Alright, well. Maybe we'll draw a Day of Judgment? Oh my god. I don't pay 3 life to equip. No. Alright, Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment. That's not a Day of Judgment, but yeah, I think we're just dead. Yep. No Day of Judgment here. Opponent goes first. Scary, but we can deal with it. We got the Backstreet to find more lands. Okay. Well, that's a good start for us. Keep that. We have 5 lands. Alright, well. It's seems like a mono red deck that's not doing mono red things, so they might burn us. Ooh, Corey Steelcutter, huh? That's not normally in a Corey Steelcutter deck. Okay, so what are we even doing here? Opponent's still not doing anything. Let's keep that. We can play it next turn and then see what they do. Ghost Vacuum up in your face. Okay. It's an instant. Do combat. We're gonna let him do it. End turn. Well, they're gonna have to do it now. Laughing mad. Get on out of here. They showed us a Spell Pierce. So let's not play into that. Let's just say go. They might have something to burn out our fortress. Maybe not for 2 mana. There is things. There is things. Okay. Let's kill it, because we cannot let that live. Gains hexproof. Ah. Okay. We need something else then. That could have done it, but let's take out this. I don't know what that does, but let's take it out. Why not? I don't know what it is, so I find it offensive. All right, let's kill everything. I have 1 blue. If it's a spell pierce, into the royal, sure. Probably gonna be the magic dampener, huh? Water wings. All right, in their hand, they have water wings, so they can't. All right. All right, let's Authority of the Consuls. We can exile some more stuff from the graveyard. We can't let that VV go off. That VV is going to be a problem. It really is. Spell pierce. Maybe I should get rid of the spell pierces. Nah. They have 1,000,000 mana, so making the mana with Vivi is not... Ooh, wait. No. Okay. Sure. No, don't do it. I'm gonna do it now. Just tapped. Okay. They're gonna try to protect it with all its might. Alright. So now they have to replay it. So it comes in with 0 anything. Alright. 2 cards left in hand, we know what one of them is.
Open your mind to me.
Let's go, baby. Day of a Judgment. Huh. That was a little anticlimactic, I think. Aw, poor baby. All right, we got it. Opponent goes first. Temple of Silence. We can look for more lands. I like that. All right. I don't like going second. But I do like getting lands. Okay. We're going to use the Momentum Breaker. Nope. No, we're not. Okay. The Bitter Triumph can kill the kill a Planeswalker, as well as a Get Lost. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Let's find a land. Let's find another land. I think we need to find another land. That's actually good. Ghost Vacuum. Consuls Flanker. Ooh. No, don't do it now, Beast. Don't do it now, Beast. Okay. They can hit us for 3. That's fine. Deep Cavern Bats. Do 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 do. Uh-huh. Doing that scry thing, huh? Maybe I should have put it to the bottom. We can break this turn, I guess. I don't know. I want to draw. Getting hit for 3. Back down to 20. Okay, well, take that. If we draw a land and then maybe a Day of Judgment, we're good. Angels. Oh, when angels deserve to die. What? Resplendent Angel. Alright. We're not gaining yet. Alright, let's... Commit 0, draw a card. Pass to end. End the turn. I gotta do this. I gotta take care of something. Probably the 2/2, I would assume. Yeah. All right. So at least we're not taking a whole lot of damage this turn. Is a Charming Prince. Sure. Gaining some life. We did land into Day of Judgment, though. That was, you know, it was a hard call, though. Okay, well. Day of Judgment. Destroy all creatures. Alright, we have 5 mana. That's pretty good. We're to gain 1 here. Actually, we can gain 2. Like, we got stuff going on, man. Wait, that's an... How'd that... I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. I forgot that's what it does. Oh no. Okay, well... We need a miracle.
Join the fight.
I mean, that's as close to a miracle as we can get right now. Case of the Uneaten Feast, sure. Pass to blockers. We're going to block each one of them. Forgot about that effect, so that's why it has flash. Don't need that.
Ready arms.
Let's just make an impenetrable defense.
Leave no mind.
And then take the angel. Oh, I passed. My bad. My bad. Come on! Oh, wait. No! Okay. Alright, alright. The authority of the consuls saved us. What are we doing? None of those are good, man. Come on. Cancel. Probably kill the Consuls flanker and the other Consuls flanker. Day of Judgment, I mean... We're going to attack one, so we can get that extra oomph on the momentum breaker. And then end the turn. They play another Archangel of Wrath. They won't kill us with it. Leyline of Hope. Let's exile the top, see what we get. Dude, I need lands. I need no more lands. No more lands, my friend. So is this game? Yeah. All right. We got it. Damn.